everybody, welcome to Why Distillery channel with me Shravani. Today we're going to learn about improving your pronunciation skills. I'm going to give you few tips to improve your pronunciation today. Having conversations in English is a great way to improve or to practice your language speaking skills. It can sometimes feel a bit scary to start speaking to someone in your non-native language, but it's great that you're taking the step and trying to do it. Practicing will only help your English speaking skills to improve more and more. So remember, no matter how many times someone says, "What?" or "Can you say that again?" to you, stay confident and keep talking. Accurate pronunciation is important when you are learning a language. After all, it's essential that other people can understand you. Once you have learned the vocabulary and grammar, speaking English is a skill you'll need to keep practicing. Even if your vocabulary and English grammar are perfect, it can still be difficult for people to understand you because of your pronunciation. Learning to pronounce English words correctly can be one of the hardest parts of learning English. English language has some sounds that your native language might not. So, you will have to learn how to make completely new sounds. Plus, English vowels make it really tricky to know how to say a word. W-A-Y, way, W-E-G-H, way, and W-H-E-Y, way, are all said the same, but the spellings are completely different. For example, C-O-M-B, comb, B-O-M-B, bomb, and T-O-M-B, tomb, are all pronounced differently but are written in the same way. Oh yeah, we know it can make you crazy. So that's why I have 4 tips for you to help you pronounce English better, and you have to practice a lot. So here are 4 tips. The first one, slow down. It may seem that people talking another language or speaking really quickly, but you don't have to match their speed. Speaking too quickly can create and reinforce errors and bad habits, and you won't necessarily recognize where you're making mistakes. Take your English conversations at your own pace. The person you're talking to will recognize that you are learning or practicing the language and will be patient with you. Speaking slowly will allow you to think about what you want to say. So, this is one of the best practices. You have to slow down when you start speaking. Break down words. Words are made up of syllables or parts, and this can make them easier to pronounce. To check how many syllables a word has, place your hand flat just under your chin. Say the word slowly. Each time your chin touches your hand, that's a syllable. For example, bicycle. Bicycle has 3 syllables. Bi, cycle, bicycle. Now, practice how to say each syllable of the word you want to pronounce and then join it all together. Notice how your mouth moves. When you practice speaking, notice how your mouth, lips, and tongue move and how they affect the way you pronounce a word. For example, to make the sound think the T and H, put your tongue between your top and bottom teeth and push the air out of your mouth. Once you know this, it's easier to say words like think, thank you. You can also watch others while speaking. You can watch how other people pronounce different words. Try paying attention during a conversation or when you're watching any movies or any series. Follow along with the actors on television shows. Close your eyes and think about how to make a sound before saying it. Then practice by repeating the facial shapes and words. When you're concentrating on communicating, it's sometimes difficult to hear errors in your own pronunciation. So, try recording your speech and make a note of specific aspects you'd like to improve. Use a device with camera because it's important to see how you speak. You could find a clip of someone speaking English and then record yourself saying the same words or speech. Then you can compare the two and see what you did differently and try again. Through this process, you can definitely correct yourself and improve yourself. Listening to yourself while speaking is very important. So please try and record the words or speech and then try to improve yourself. So this brings us to the end of the session, guys. I hope you find these tips helpful and please practice these tips to improve your communication skills as well as your pronunciation. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe to our channel. Have a good day.